Hey, welcome to the monthly edition of The Morning After. My name is Erica.
I'm Marissa.
And welcome to the Hot Mess Express.
All aboard! Welcome to the Hot Mess Express. Choo choo!
Oh shit, that one came out with conviction.
It did. We got it on the first try.
We did. Look at us go.
And it was loud.
I love that for
We
us.
didn't have to do it 4 times because we had it too low. Look at us. We are fucking getting it together, guys. But we missed last month.
We did.
We missed last month of having Helen on the morning after a dating correspondent. We did not get her update. We did not find out what the fuck's happening in her world because Mother Nature was trying to fucking kill us. But we prevailed. We're not going to talk about that whole mess. We went on and on about it last time, or like a couple episodes ago.
Right.
So we won't drone on that. But yes, we are so glad to be back. We're so glad to be giving Helen the keys to the Hot Mess Express, letting her take this fucking train down the tunnel of regret. But she has zero regrets, so I'm fucking that up already.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm so excited. I feel like we haven't been down this path for a very long time. I need to know what's happening.
I know.
Who's on the roster? Who's not? What's happening?
I bet it's a whole fucking mess now, I bet. Who even knows what's going on in Helen's world? But you know what, guys? I'm gonna fucking know what's going on in Helen's world in full detail because I see Helen on Monday.
You do?
I am gonna see her in real life.
Oh.
I will be in Salt Lake City.
Yes.
I am meeting Helen for dinner on Monday, and I'm so stoked. I'm very, very stoked to see her again. We had a great time last time.
Yep.
We had Jen and Glenn with us and some of Helen's cruise friends.
Mm-hmm.
However, we couldn't really get into a lot of it. I mean, we did, but we had to give a lot of backstory to the 2 other ladies. So, you know, we don't want
a lot of time to just
we don't want them to be excluded, right?
Right.
So we did a lot of giving them the backstory of stuff. So now Helen and I can just fucking get into it, and I am gonna dig her for details that she probably doesn't want to share with you guys. So I'm very excited about that.
Yes.
And then what else? Oh my gosh, guys. Okay, so I know we're Helen, Colin, because I know we missed out on you. So I know it's gonna be a super duper sized Helen episode today. So call in and we'll get you on air. But I know I typically will start the show and tell you guys about a TikTok or cheater talk. We got into all that one.
Yes.
Just a cute trend that's happening right now. It's called I Had a Crush Who. I don't know if you guys have seen that on TikTok. If you're on TikTok.
I have not.
So these people, so they're stitching a video or putting a video of themselves down. Well, stitching it then with an old video, but a current video of them singing the Gnarls Barkley song, the Crazy, I'm going crazy.
Yeah.
And I lost my mind.
Yeah.
So then they do that, and then they stitch it with something crazy that they did, right? But the thing is, it'll start with I had a crush on a boy who was into goth girls, so I made this video. And then they stitch a video of themselves.
An old video of
themselves. These are so embarrassing.
That's commitment to a crush.
Fucking people, good for them doing this. You would not be able to waterboard the shit out of me if I ever did something that stupid.
If I made a whole fucking video and put it out in the internet for people to see, bitch, we are married. We are locked in for life. What do you mean? I'm not gonna humiliate myself in that way.
These are so fucking funny, and the things that people did, I swear to God, good for them being able to put it up because these are so embarrassing. Some are actually really fucking good. I'm fuck, why are you embarrassed about that?
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
That person better have married you after you did that for them, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But a lot of these are when they were young.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's little kids, they're in braces and just dorky, and I don't know, they kind of remind me of my nephew. My nephew's age, right? Where they're all gawky and dorky and don't know what to do with their limbs and shit like that, right?
Yeah.
But these are so funny. So you guys, you have to look up the trend on TikTok. It's called, you know what? Let me look for it while we get Helen up. Or she's up. But let's jump into a song and then we'll
never mind.
Oh, Helen's back out. All right. So let's jump into a song song, and then we will get Helen on the line, start getting down into the nitty gritty.
Yeah, start getting the updates.
And then I'll find what these TikToks are from. All right, guys, we are back.
Yes.
Okay, before and Miss Helen's on the line, but so if you're on TikTok, go through and search for "I had a crush, so I did this," and then you'll start getting a bunch of videos. Marissa just went through like 4 of them, and she's like, "Oh, what the fuck?
Absolutely fucking not.
Like how? Like good for these people.
Like you really like somebody.
I don't think I've
ever liked somebody
that much to do something like that. To put myself on the internets like that? No,
absolutely not.
Fuck to the no. I'm telling you. And if I did, you guys wouldn't be able to waterboard this shit out of me. And also the comments. Once you get into those TikToks and you start looking at them, I go to the comments, guys. People, I fucking love them.
People are ruthless.
No, they are so funny. Like, the comments make the videos funnier sometimes. But anyhow. All right. We are back, guys. And Miss Helen,
the floor is yours.
Oh, can you guys hear me? Okay. I was trying to drive and talk and doesn't let me. It's like, no, you have to park and talk. So, I'm here with my friend Yesenia.
Hi, Yesenia. Hello.
And I just told her I'm a puta.
Oh no, are these real-time confessions? What is happening?
These are real-time confessions because I used to go to church with her.
Yesenia was a church friend who did not know you were a puta. Oh my god. Breaking fucking news.
Well, welcome, Yesenia.
Oh my god, Yesenia, welcome to Helen's world.
So, I forgot about, well, we changed the show, and today I had a concert.
Oh, shit.
And so I'm like, okay, let's start with the story, and the concert all comes in to play. So it's been 2 months.
Yes. 2 months, yes, Helen.
Okay.
Well 6
so,
weeks.
You know how...
Okay, whatever.
2 months.
Semantics.
yeah. It's about 2 months, right? So every time we have a show, like, bam, next day I have a date.
Yeah.
Right? Like, always. And then, hold on, I'm going to open the windows. So, there's this guy I was talking to on and off. And then the day after the...
Oh. Helen. The universe is like, bitch, do not be sharing this story. Humbled Helen real quick.
The universe said, we're going to spur Yesenia.
You totally cut off, girl. We totally missed you. We just heard the first sentence.
I knew it. It's because I rolled down the windows and I turned on my car. Sorry, you guys. It's a Hot Mess Express today. Okay, so went out with this guy. Super fun. I've liked him for like a year, but it's been on and off. But oh man, this guy. So we went out and we were out for like 4 or 5 hours. Mind you, we dated before. We came back and he didn't even kiss me. Like, we were out for like 4 or 5 hours, he didn't even kiss me. And I'm like, okay, he wants to go slow. I get it, whatever.
Dang, Helen wanted some fucking action after 4 hours.
I know.
She's like,
I know.
Let me know.
I know. And then so, like, he even came back to my place and everything and nothing. Like, you know, and I'm like, okay, we'll go slow. This is like the 3rd time we tried to figure it out. And then he just kind of dragged me along for like a month. And finally, and
we were going good. Like you guys kept going out and nothing happened, or after that 3rd time
we weren't going out anymore. We weren't going out anymore. We were just talking every day. And then and nothing. And then I told him, hey, I got tickets for Gaifanes and Café Tacuba. Are you available on this date? And he just replied with something else. Like, he totally ignored the question. And I'm like, oh, okay. I see how it is. So, like, a week after that, we just stopped talking. And then I just got so mad at him because he just, like, ghosted me again. I just deleted his number. I'm like, I never want to hear from him again. So, there's that. I don't think they can hear
you. No, we can hear you. Yeah. No, we can hear you.
Okay.
We're just letting you speak in peace.
he started following me on Stationhead.
Oh.
And like the day after we had a date, I was like on a marathon, and he shows up because I had told him about the app and he created an account and everything. And I'm like, oh no, what if he starts following me on all the shows? And he was for a while, but ever since we stopped talking, he hasn't shown up on any of the shows.
He doesn't know you, bitch. He's over you. He Mariah carried you. I don't know her.
Yeah.
Said, I don't know her.
Mariah carried you?
I don't know her.
So I'm just like, okay. So yeah, so I'm always like watching out if he's like in the audience or whatever.
Oh, okay.
But no, he's stopped, whatever. But and then there's this other guy. Oh man, I really liked him, and I had kind of stopped talking to him with this other fool came around.
Okay.
And then
wait, but this guy, wait. Quickly, I gotta rewind to this guy who ghosted you. Where did you meet him?
I met him on Facebook dating.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I met him on Facebook dating, and he's cool, but he hasn't worked on himself, like, at all. And then he's like, he keeps telling me, oh, I hate therapy. Like, I would never go to therapy.
Oh, no.
And then he's like, hey, what are you doing tomorrow? And I'm like, oh, I'm actually my first meeting with my new therapist. He's like, oh, that's cool for you. I'm like, it's cool for everyone. Everyone should go to therapy. And then after he was like, oh, maybe I should go to therapy. I go, you should, because boy, he's got some unresolved issues. And I was like, okay, I'm done with him. But I don't even know what nickname to give him. Like, to be honest,
unresolved issues. Like how? Like he is like emotionally like
he has trust issues because both of his baby mamas have cheated on him. So he kept thinking. So the first time we dated, we were going good, and then I go, hey, we didn't have our daughters the same weekend. I go, hey, I'm going to a comedy show with a friend. Are you okay with that? I go, he's male. I've never dated him. I don't want to go if you're not okay with that. And he goes, you do whatever you want to do. Like, I'm not your boss.
Oh.
Blah, blah, blah. And then he like pulls away.
Oh, but like, were you guys dating? That you had to like,
yeah, were you guys
like,
like
I don't understand why you're
or...
fucking, like, are you asking permission? Are you telling him, like, are you telling him, regardless, who cares? Like, he's
I was telling him. I wasn't asking for his permission. I was telling him because I know he has trust.
Okay, but how long into, like, you guys dating?
It was like a month.
A month?
It was a month.
Like,
but it was.
I should see Marissa's face. She's like, fuck to the nose.
Are you telling him where you're going?
When I look, we got hot and heavy quickly. Like it was like I've never connected with a guy the way I connected with him. Right now there's another
Wait,
guy.
but I thought you didn't sleep with him.
I never slept with him. No.
Okay,
so what's up with connecting?
But it was just like it was every day,
emotional
all day long.
Marissa.
Yes.
This is not like emotional connecting. Okay.
But I don't know. And then like I don't know. He was the only guy like I was really hurt when he would like ghost me, and I would like pursue him like a crazy lady or something. And then this last time when he did it, I'm like, I'm done.
Wait, but Helen,
I just deleted
so
his
how long
number.
ago did you guys date, and then he ghosted you for how long?
So this was a year ago.
Oh wow.
A year ago we dated for like a month, and then in September we started talking again because I emailed him because the fucker had blocked me. And I'm like, I know your email.
Why did he block you? Wait, what?
Because he has issues, clearly. Duh.
So you,
okay,
Right.
I'm so confused. So he ghosted you. Okay,
he ghosted you, and then
he blocks you? Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy.
I know that now. I'm reading the flags better, you guys. I'm reading them better.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So then he came back into the picture in September.
In September, it just wasn't the
You
same.
emailed him.
It
You're
wasn't
like, bitch,
the same.
I'm gonna get you.
You're like, hey, Casper.
And then he's okay. So here's the thing: I knew he was thinking about me because he was looking at my TikTok, and my TikTok will say, "Oh, so and so's been viewing your profile."
Oh, shit.
And I'm like, "Oh, he's done it."
Oh, I don't fucking.
Is TikTok snitching? What the?
I guess it does.
TikTok's a snitch. Well, I have a business account.
Oh.
So I think when it's a business account, it'll tell you in case you can make a sale.
Okay, because I was going to be like, deleting that shit right now. Nobody needs to see that.
So I see that he's been viewing my profile, and I'm like, oh, okay, I see. And then he even showed up to the farmer's market I was at in September, and then he just went cold. And I'm like, I'm not playing around anymore. And then in February, I sent him a song. I'm like, hey, I think you'd really like it. And then we connected.
But I'm going to send you a song.
No, but here's the thing. In February, I wasn't into him. I was not into him. I was his friend for like a month. That's
in February, Helen was so down for Pop Pop. Remember?
She was.
Look, Pop Pop has made a real.
God damn, Pop Pop just keeps. He's like a fucking groundhog. All right, we'll
circle back to Pop Pop, but.
Yeah. Anyways, so this guy starts talking to me.
He's Casper. He's Casper the Ghost.
Yes, Casper the Ghost. That's what we'll call him. So Casper, whatever. But there's this. So I had stopped talking to him, and then it was close to my birthday, and lo and behold, Pop Pop comes around again, and it was like a Happy Mother's Day kind of a thing, and then we start flirting back and forth, and then he's gonna come over like my birthday weekend, whatever. And I go, hey, how's it going? Like the day he was going to come over on Sunday. He's like, oh, good. I'm cleaning my house. And Pop Pop moved closer to me. He's like 5 minutes away.
Okay.
And so I'm like, oh, this could work out. And then he's like, oh, blah, blah, blah. We're going to do this. We're going to do this. I'm like, okay. And then I text him. I'm like, okay, so what's going on? He goes, oh, I'm cleaning the house. I'm like, okay. He goes, and I go, and what else? And he's like, oh, then I'm going to go on a picnic with my grandson, and then I'm going to take the dogs for a hike. And I'm like, so when were you coming over? He's like, oh, let me see how I feel after I clean the house. I'm like, oh, this fucker. I'm like, I'm done. So deleted him too.
And then, dang, Pop Pop.
Helen was like,
he needs all his strength. He's cleaning house. He
needs a nap, Helen. He needs
a grandkid.
It's
a lot for that dude.
I'm over him. And then there's this other guy. He's a Dominican. I really like him. And we've been talking, and he asked me to do some stuff for him, some signs and whatever.
Oh, yeah. I was like, wait.
We've been talking. And we've been talking and stuff, and one time I was supposed to give him the thing, but I was missing this piece. I'm like, hey, look, I ordered this, whatever.
What thing? Wait, we're still talking about signs, right?
Okay, so he asked me to make a flag for him. Okay. Like, so I make wooden signs, right? And there was a seal I was going to make, but I was going to have it UV printed. It's a whole thing. Okay. Anyways, I had ordered that out, and it hadn't come back in time. So I go, I have it. I go, it's just missing the seal piece for the flag. And he goes, oh, I just want to see it. Like, what are you doing? I'm like, oh, actually, I just left therapy because, your homegirl's in therapy all the time now. And so he's like, oh, let's meet up. So I go to his place. We go walk in the city. We go to a concert, like a jazz concert. We were people watching. I talking shit about everyone. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is the guy. And then go back to his place. Hey, he's like, hey, do you want to have tea? And we have tea on the balcony. And I'm like, why do I feel like I like this guy? And then he just gives me a great big hug and nothing. And I'm like, okay. But he's not ready for commitment. Like he has such a toxic ex-wife that forget it. So
wait, where did you meet this guy? Did you tell us?
I met this guy on Bumble, and we've kind of been talking since December.
Okay.
So he's on and off all the time. But like we're friends. And so, but now he wants, like, I don't know. He's like, I don't know what's happening with him, but he's really nice, and we'll see. He's like in the back burner. But then I met this other guy on Bumble.
Wait, so we got Dominican on the back burner?
We've hit it off. We've hit it off really good, and we've gone on 4 dates. And on the third date, he goes, "Oh, third date, whatever." And I'm like, "Okay, this guy's a slow burn." And then he finally kisses me on the third date, but he gives me a peck. I'm like, "What the hell?"
Helen just wants to get toned out. She
just wants a make-out session.
She's like, fuck all this gentleman shit.
Right? Oh, I don't know. But yeah, so he's the one that I'm good with right now. But there's this other guy, and I was thinking,
so we're on guy 5 now.
Well, yeah, there's always. But I think I'm gonna.
And then
this guy, 4 dates, and now we're on 5.
We're on 5. Okay.
So this other guy, I told him to go with me on Monday to meet you, Erica, and he's bringing a friend. So we're gonna go on a double date on Monday. And I approve of the friend. So get ready to get some action.
Helen, what the fuck?
Look, girl, I'm hooking you up, okay?
All right. Oh my god. I'm like gonna miss my.
Look, because how else are we gonna do the show if you don't see how we date?
True. Fuck. I was gonna.
And I gotta see how you date. The master has to teach.
Holy fuck. Well, that is.
He's cute. He's cute, Erica.
We need to go to a song because I need to fucking get myself together. I'm blindsided. I'm going on a blind fucking date now.
Look at you go.
I need a song. We'll be back, guys.
All right, we're back.
And I'm
speechless.
I mean, I'm a little nervous. I'm not going to lie.
She's speechless.
I am. And Helen's on mute. Who the fuck knows what she's doing while she's sending me on blind dates? I mean, I think we might just have to do drinks first. And if things are okay, then we'll have to progress to dinner. But I don't know, guys. I'm very nervous.
Okay, I'm back.
But now it's like, I immediately was like, how do I get the fuck out of this, right? Helen, with your plot twist over here. Like, how do I get out of this? I could say my flight was delayed or something, I don't know.
Look, just bring a cute outfit. Bring a cute outfit.
She said.
Bring a cute outfit. Well, okay. I mean, I do want to see Helen on a date, guys. Like, fuck.
You gotta do it.
Gotta do it. All right, Helen.
She's in.
But I think we need to start with drinks. And if it's not comfortable, then we're tapping out. I don't know.
You give me a code word, and I got you.
All right, guys. Well, I mean, we'll have to see what we won't be able to tell you guys about this date until next month. So,
yeah. And you're gonna have to learn how to just pipe down, Erica, because that's what I do every time. Like, I come here, I pour my heart out, and then I can't say anything on the shows. And you know how hard it is for me to be in shows now? And I can't just be Helen. I'm like, damn.
I can't just be Helen. What? He's going to ask Erica if she knows what the Mormon bunch is. No, Rem. Is he Mormon?
No.
I mean, the only Mormon I'm into is Brandon Flowers, and
I know. We're not in Vegas,
he
though.
lives in Salt Lake. So I'm.
He does?
If this date doesn't pan out, then I'm fucking gonna go stalk him.
Might as well.
Okay.
He's Plan B.
You know who else lives out here, right? Isn't the guy from Imagine Dragons out here too? You know I love me my Imagine Dragons. I don't care if you guys hate them.
Hates them. So I don't even know where the fuck that guy lives. I don't give a fuck. Isn't he? I know he's from Vegas, but you know, a lot of people move back and forth from Salt Lake and Vegas. So.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, guys, this is gonna be wild. All right, Helen, let's get into guy number 5. Marissa's like, look at, she's like,
that was like 30 minutes, and we have 5 guys on the roster, and Erica's got a date. What the fuck?
Look, we're living our best life.
I love that for you.
You just need to come out here too. I'll hook you up
no,
too.
girl, you're good. I'm your cheerleader.
You got a bougie job now. They make you travel. Come on.
she's like, Marissa's going to the luxurious Atlanta.
Oh, fuck me.
So maybe we'll get a story from Marissa while she's in Atlanta.
I know. Eventually we'll get one.
All right. Okay, so let's
jump back into guy number 5.
Guy number 5.
Guy number 5. Well, he's the guy we're going out with on Monday.
But what?
So how did you
Yeah.
meet him?
Bumble.
So, how long have you guys been talking?
I don't meet them in real life. Come on.
No, but like, how long have you been talking to him?
I've been talking to him about 3 weeks.
Okay, but you've only been talking. You
Yeah.
haven't met him up. So this is like a total like date for you
No.
and me.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
I like it.
So we're just both gonna hang out.
Slowly
and-
dying inside Okay.
So there will be a code word for let's get out of here and a code word with leave me alone. And that's just how we're gonna live. That's just how we're gonna do it.
Live life on the edge. I like it.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Are we missing out on any other Helen stories? I feel like, do we forget? I mean, 2 months ago. Fuck. Who was on the roster 2 months ago? I can't even remember.
I can't remember either. I know.
I know you're friends with Pooh Guy.
Yeah.
What did Mr. R call him?
I don't.
His name?
Oh, I think like 2 months ago was when I stopped talking to Officer Ross. And
Yes.
You had just stopped talking to him.
Yeah. Yeah, that's when I like sent him hell. I'm like, I'm done with you. And then, yeah. And homie the Pooh still like comes around every once in a while, and I'm like, nah, man. I go, when are we hanging out with the girls?
Oh, he's trying to get back in romantically.
Yes, he's been like sending me stuff, and I'm like, no, boy.
Wow, look at him.
That's confident.
Sam's embarrassment. Like, I would have moved countries after.
I would have had to move.
Like, if I were him, I would have moved countries. I mean, if I were you, I would have burned my fucking house to the ground.
Same.
Well, I almost had to burn my bed.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but he's cool. Here's the thing, he's cool. He really has become my friend, and we're cool. Like I like him as a friend. He's the best, and he's the best at sending me the funniest TikToks because his algorithm is way better than mine. So he's got that good Spanish Mexican TikTok algorithm.
But do you think
he's
do you think he's hanging on to being a friend because he wants to pursue something else? Or do you think that he's truly a friend? Because he's kind of, I guess, hitting on you and trying to do something more than being a friend, no?
I think we're truly friends at this point, and I'm not interested in him that way. Because when we stopped talking the first time, I knew, I'm like, no, this isn't the type of guy I want to be with. He was fun. He was a good time. But he was very complacent with his life. And I'm like, I want someone who has more of a drive, who's a little more ambitious. Like, I want someone that's going to be able to match me. And he wasn't matching me, you know?
He was all good until he literally shat the bed.
He was fine with with just playing on his PlayStation and working his 9 to 5 and not going to a different job because he's already comfortable where he's at, you know? And I was like, it's not a good job, but you know, whatever. But I don't know. It wasn't what I wanted in a partner. So, but as a friend, he's hilarious.
Okay, but we think
but I don't think he realizes that he doesn't have a chance, though. I think he still thinks there's a possibility.
I mean, sometimes we flirt, but
so you're sending mixed.
I'm the one stringing him along, I guess. I'm the bad person in the thing.
She's all plot twist. I'm the bad guy.
Oh.
No, but I mean, I don't know. I guess again the confidence in this man, because I could never shit on somebody's bed and then confidently think that I'm gonna date that person.
You're gonna get to fuck them.
And then I'm gonna get to fuck them again. Like no. Like that's confidence.
Wait, you're not Amber Heard? I thought you were Amber Heard.
No, ma'am. No, that's confidence.
That is
confidence.
So good for him.
Yeah.
Helen, I know you're about are you trying to get off because you have your concert to go to? Do you need a?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So go ahead, have fun. I will see you Monday.
Yes.
Speechless.
She's speechless. But have fun. We'll see you, and we can't wait to get more stories.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Have a good time.
Okay. Have fun. I'm gonna get off, and I will catch up with Erica. We'll talk. We'll meet up before we meet the guys, and we're gonna have a good time. Okay.
All right, Helen. Have a great time.
Bye.
Okay. Bye.
All right, guys. We are going to go to a song, and then we are going to come back to a crazy dating story that I found on the internet.
All right. Let's do it.
All right, guys. So we are back. Love the conversation happening in the chats. Very nice of you guys. Poppy, you don't want, I thought we were going to have each other's back. I was going to be your pimp. You were going to be my pimp. We had it all planned. What happened? But no, if I'm fucking finding a sugar daddy, he's gonna be 90, deathbed.
He's gonna be one foot in the grave.
Yeah, deathbed, no family, and be a millionaire. There's criteria involved in the sugar daddy. In the sugar daddy status. All right, guys. Okay, so the story. Let's jump into that. Starts with my ex-girlfriend broke up with me 2 weeks prior. I had a week off of work, so instead of sitting home, drinking, smoking, and sulking, I decided to take a solo road trip. I went around southeast of the U.S. and took in some amazing sights and roads. Stopped by this town of Virginia, which was my last stop before heading home. Checked into my Airbnb and went to the main street of town like I had done for the past week to look for a bar to take in the local scene. Okay? So, cruising America.
Living life.
Decided to go hit up a bar, right?
Sure.
By the time I walked into the bar, hold on, by the time I walked into the bar, sorry, his writing is a little weird. Okay, by the time I walked into the bar, that person was bartending, or he found somebody. So he writes, by the time I walked into the bar, you were bartending. I had over 25,000 miles clocked on my odometer.
Okay.
So I don't know what he means. Okay, so
he means somebody.
He met somebody. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. I even confused myself. I don't know why I picked that bar, except the fact that a younger couple was walking in there. So I figure it couldn't be half bad. As soon as I saw her, I said, damn. I thought she was absolutely mesmerizing. So we began to talk. Little by little, got each other's names. It was the 4th of July, so I was looking for some fireworks and asked for recommendations. She mentioned she might have had plans, but wasn't sure. She gave me all the right signals, and I thought I had to shoot my shot or I'd never let it go. So when she came back to my area, I asked her what she was up to and if she had plans. She didn't, and she mentioned she didn't, so I asked her what we were doing and where she was going to take me to see some fireworks.
Oh.
Wow. Okay.
Shoot your shot.
Right? So he did. Ballsy, I know, but it worked. She put her number in my phone and said she was going to get out at 10 p.m. I said I'd pick her up then. So I went back to my Airbnb, absolutely elated with euphoria, washed up, brushed my teeth, and headed back to pick her up. I texted her saying, "Hi, just outside. Whenever you're ready, no rush." She texted me back about 10 minutes later saying, "Sorry, forgot I made plans with my friends." I was absolutely crushed, demoralized. I started driving away when I said to myself, "You know what? I'm not going to give up that easily." I texted her back, "Let's go for a quick walk then." She said, "I'll be right out." Back in business. Okay. As soon as she got out, she hopped right into my car. So much for walking. I researched what bars would be open late, and we went to a local bar. On the way there, we listened to music, got acquainted, and parked. Got into the bar and sat down. I thought they were fucking walking.
No, he said she jumped into the car.
Yeah, but they were supposed to go on a walk. Whatever. We ordered drinks and proceeded to talk about everything until they called for last call. A few minutes later, she leans in and starts making out with me. This could not have gone any better. It was all going my way. Okay? We leave, and Marissa's giving me, like, these weird looks, and I don't know why.
Because typically I can kind of figure out where this is going. This is kind of like, I can't figure out where it's going left or right.
Okay.
Yeah.
We leave, and I ask her to give me a tour of town. She says to take her back to my place instead. I don't need much convincing. Before I let her in the car, we kissed a few minutes again, and it all felt so damn comfortable. No awkwardness, perfect kisses. We were in sync. We walked into the Airbnb, down the stairs to the basement suite I had rented for the night. When she went to use the bathroom, he didn't even rent a whole fucking place.
The basement,
sir. I'm not going to anybody's basement. Let's just fucking.
I've seen too many serial killer documentaries. I will not.
No.
Thank you very much.
Just no to the basement. I was waiting for her on the couch, and I was so ready for her. For whatever comes. She comes out and pumps and jumps right on top of me. I don't know why I said pumps. I misread that.
I was like, whoa, that's a good turn.
Helen, this is not bad, Helen. I'm sorry. She comes out and jumps right on top of me, and we start making out. It felt absolutely amazing, and hours go at this point. I had forgotten about my ex. So fuck the ex.
Yeah.
I pick her up, carry her to the bed, and I'll spare you the sexual details, except to say she did everything that I loved. Kisses all over, so affectionate. It was exactly what I wanted and needed. For a 21-year-old girl, I haven't seen passion like that in years. I'm 32.
Oh, fuck no.
And this was my first one-night stand. Marissa's face. I cannot. After I finished, instead of having this post-clarity where I usually retreat with girls I don't know, I just wanted to be closer to her. I kissed her on the forehead and got her a glass of water. We cuddled, and she said she felt safe in my arms. There were no greater words to hear from a woman to a man. Isn't that what a man wants, to be the protector and provider?
Shut the fuck up and go to therapy.
Fuck yes.
I'm sorry. I want to be told I want to be a protector. Shut the fuck up. You couldn't even rent the whole fucking Airbnb. Who the fuck are you protecting in the basement? Who? Nobody. Nobody, sir.
We went to sleep around 3 a.m. and she had to be at work at 8. And I had asked her if she wanted to grab lunch with me after her shift ended. She happily agreed. I was in heaven. I wanted more of her, not just her body, which is one of the best I've seen in my life. She gave me her address, and I arrived with lattes and some waters for us. Half an hour goes by, and I text her if she's on her way home. She replied with, "Sorry, I forgot I had plans, but I really still want to see you." And again, I was absolutely demoralized. I was so sad, I thought, that's it. Just this one night? I began to drive away and put my phone address in my GPS, which was a 6-hour drive away. So he's totally heartbroken, taking his sad little self back to wherever the fuck he's from, right?
Okay.
5 minutes later, I text her back, "Let's grab a quick lunch. I have an iced latte with your name on it." She replied with, "You've got me, let's go." And again, we're back in business. She pulls up, and shy and almost embarrassed, and asks if she could have a few minutes to change. "Of course you can. Take your time," I said. I wait almost 45 minutes. I call her just to make sure she didn't change her mind. She's just making sure that you don't fall asleep on. Just making sure you don't fall asleep on me. She said, "Sorry, I just got out of the shower. Be right out." She comes out and she's indeed fully changed, done her makeup, hair silhouette from the shower. Absolutely enamored. She gets in the car and gives me a kiss and apologizes for making me wait so long, and I try to cancel and trying to cancel again. "I just get anxiety and you're super intimidating," is what she said. I was floored. Me? Intimidating? I'm just a down-to-earth guy from New York City.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Marissa's so grossed out.
I'm so grossed out by this dude, I want to punch him in the fucking face. Get the fuck out of here.
Your facial expressions are like everything right now. I'm fucking loving this. We go to grab lunch at a place close to where we first met. We walked down the street like we knew each other for years. She wanted to get to know me and asked so many questions, and it felt like she was genuinely interested in getting to know me better. It felt really good. We sit down and she can hardly order. She was so nervous, and I told her to relax. There's no pressure, and we're just going to have a good time. We talk about New York and how she's never seen it and how I'd love to show her around. She's absolutely psyched about it and wanted to come see me in a few weeks. I'm so on board. How could I not be? This smoking hot, smart, talented 21-year-old wants to see me in New York. I already had the itinerary in my head.
I just threw up a little bit in my mouth.
She looked at me multiple times during lunch and said, "I like you a lot," and leaned in and gave me a big kiss. We walked down Main Street holding hands, and we took a picture of us. It was a perfect picture, and her head and her hands on my shoulder like we're together for years.
The fuck are you, 12?
I mean, this guy...
I don't know. You know, there's people that give BDE. He's given opposite.
I drop her off, give her a big kiss, and she said, "I'll see you in 2 weeks." So I guess she's going to New York in 2 weeks. As I drive home, I was really sad. I wondered if I'd really ever see this girl again. I just wanted to be in her company. She's charismatic, sexy, smart, ambitious. I sent her the picture we took and asked her, "Why is this picture so good?" She said, "I don't know, but I'm kind of obsessed. I must have looked at the picture 20 times in an hour." She said she'd call me. She said for me to call her when I got home, so I did. We talked for about 20 minutes about how her day was and how my drive was, and about what we were going to do when she was in New York. We said goodnight, and I went to sleep with a big smile on my face. The next day, I texted her in the afternoon. "If you think I'm just going to get back to New York and forget about you, you're mistaken. Thinking of you today again." Nothing. I really wish you guys could see Marissa's faces. I mean,
because this is fucking disgusting, sir.
Nothing. Night comes, nothing. I was again distraught as she goes see me.
She's been trying to get rid of you.
So I guess, she's not replying. She's not doing anything. The next day, I text her with the song recommendation for her as we had common taste in music. Nothing. I text her the next day asking if we moved too fast so we can slow it down. I just want to get to know her. She texted back several hours later saying, "It's not you. I just want to get closer to Jesus." And I can't really...
No!
And I really can't...
Not Jesus! She wanted to look at the Bible! Wow.
Okay, it's not you. I just want to get closer to Jesus, and I can't really be seeing anyone right now.
She said, "I got Jesus."
This is fucking crazy. At least she responded, but was all this like, "I like you" stuff and kissing me so passionately and holding hands? What was all that "can't wait for New York" stuff? I'm so confused. Sure, maybe I could have taken it a little slower, but I was just following what I felt was coming from her. I treated her with respect and like a lady. At the end of the day, it was really just the night. And I wanted more, so much more, felt a connection, and now I'm lost again and in agony because I miss her smell and her company.
Shut the fuck up.
But I'm in so much pain right now that I'll probably never see her again. This was it. Just this one night. Marissa's useless. I mean, why do I feel like this guy is trying to write some sort of, like, screenplay?
I don't know. Like, this is all of these adjectives and all of these, oh my God, she does this, she was that. Dude, the girl tried to get away from you and cancel plans with you more than once. Get the fucking hit. Like, I don't know what else to tell you. You're 32, she's 21. Do you really think she's going to be like, oh, yes, let me go. I'm going to plan my whole fucking... And it's kind of creepy. Like, you're taking this picture, you're sending me in a picture. You know, like, she was clearly not that interested to begin with. Because she kept canceling and kept blowing it off and trying to cancel on the dude, and he's over here falling in love. And
I mean, she did the ultimate cancellation. Said she needs to get closer to Jesus.
You know, when you have someone turning to fucking Jesus, that's when you know you just let it go. I mean, what else could she have said though? Like,
well, all I know is that I have an out now, guys.
I need to get closer to Jesus.
If things go awry on
you're
Monday,
getting closer to Jesus.
I'm now my mission is Jesus. Like, I need to get closer to Jesus is what I'm gonna say.
It just, you know, those people that are just, he gives me the ick. There's something about this guy. I have no idea what he looks like. But just the way that
just the writing.
I feel like it gives me the ick. It gives me red flags.
It feels like he's trying to be trying to come off as sincere and endearing.
But no, you're getting serial killer vibes. Seriously.
He is. It's like, yeah, red flags all over. I don't know. There's just something super creepy about this, and maybe that's what she got off of it. And she's 21, so I mean, we've all dated stupid people when we were 21.
Oh, fuck yeah.
You know, you're doing it just because you're like, you don't really trust your own gut at that time, right?
And you're kind of going with the flow and you're figuring it out. Like, you're fearless, you think you can take on the world, but then at the same time, you don't know. You tend to put yourself in situations that you're like, oh, fuck, why did I do that 10 fucking years later? But imagine at 21, having a 32-year-old be like, oh my God, that smile. Oh my God, this. Oh, we're so perfect together. Sir, shut the fuck up. I don't want to see you ever again.
I don't know. That was just a fucking... I thought that story was so fucking weird when I read it.
It's gross.
So let's go to
I
song.
feel like he's going to have his own fucking episode on some sort of fucking serial killer documentary.
He's going to come out...
And fucking...
There's going to be a Netflix special about him.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like
It's
him.
giving you. It's giving you from Netflix, not you.
Oh. I was like, what did I do?
No, it's giving you from Netflix. Like, how he was all... Like, he made this whole love story in his head, and the girl was like, they're just writing a fucking book. That's what it's giving.
Yeah, I mean... I don't know. It was super creepy. Just the way he was writing, I'm telling you, he's coming off like he's trying to be, he's in his head thinks he's sounding endearing and sincere, and it's not. It's coming out very, again, icky, creepy, very...
Just red flags.
Red flags all over, and sir...
Go home.
Go
to therapy. Go to therapy.
You had your first one-night stand after your relationship. Get the fuck over it.
Yeah, you don't...
Go fucking get a hooker. Go, like...
For reals.
I don't know what to tell you, sir. He'd probably kill that hooker, though. Who knows?
In New York, I feel like they would kill him.
Well, let's go to a song, and then we're going to be back with what everybody's saying in the chat.
All right, let's do it.
All right, guys. So, Marissa...
All right.
Everybody in the chat has to agree. Like,
I think so, yeah. But, Sal said it all sounded all right until the age difference. I absolutely agree. I was like, oh, you know, he meant whatever. He's trying to have this, like, I don't know, soulmate connection, whatever the fuck. His, you know, romantic comedy, his Hallmark moment, fine. But then he said 21. I was like, sir, get the fuck out of here. Let's see. Repeatedly texting and we're back in business when storytelling as a 32-year-old is crazy. I agree.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it just feels like he's trying to be some fucking screenwriter up in New York. Like, this was all gross.
Yeah. Poker Shatter says, I want to throw this little penis guy off a bridge. It definitely is giving little penis vibes.
Yep.
For sure. Katie said she was expecting a plot twist, but not that.
No, I mean...
And that's how you know it's gotten real, when you gotta throw Jesus in there.
Jesus touching everybody's lives.
Let's see. Katie agrees with you, saying, yes, this sounds like a writing exercise. Poker says both of these people deserve leprosy.
Oh my god.
Medusa says Desperado, which...
Desperado, yes, absolutely.
And then Ginger Ninja says, yeah, he should have boned her and smacked her on the ass on the way out. Is Romance dead? Is Romance dead, or are you guys trying to kill it?
No. We're all about the romance.
No, it's. I guess let me clear something up. It's romance is good when it's a reciprocating party. She clearly wasn't into it. She clearly was not. She tried to get out of it a lot of times. Granted, she's 21. And I think the age difference, because where you are mentally as a 21-year-old versus where you are as a 30-something-year-old is completely different. Right? And so I think that's the part that's a little icky and gross. I don't think there's anything wrong with him wanting to be romantic, and if that was the case, but the way that he just...
I think it was the way he wrote it.
I think it's exactly. I think it's the way he wrote it that gives off these creeper vibes. Because if he would have wrote it completely different, I don't know.
It definitely had, the writing is a big thing, of course. And it's not against the romance. Good for him if he would have found somebody that was totally into him and it worked out in his favor.
Yeah.
And that, I'm telling you, I just feel like he was trying to, like, write his own romantic comedy. And that's what gave the icks. And obviously, she was trying to get out of it. That was the third time that she said no to him. You know, like well, no, I think Jesus was number 4.
What do you mean?
The fourth time that she tried.
Yeah, no, I mean, first time was when she was getting out of work and she was like, oh, I made plans. It's like, well, I'm sitting outside.
Yeah, I mean, like, and also he needs to read the room. Like, there's nothing wrong with just having the one-night stand, right? Yeah, maybe he should have just smacked her on the ass and let her go. Maybe that's all she wanted, but he kept pushing for more.
Right.
When she clearly kept
pushing back, like pulling back, yeah.
And saying, well, I have plans. Well, you know, just, I don't know. Read the room, sir.
Agree.
All right, guys. So we're going to wrap it up. That was super creepy. I'm still in fucking shock over here. With Helen's Uno reverse that she just pulled on me.
I can't wait till next week. I'm excited. I'm excited to hear the stories. I'm going to be texting. I want to FaceTime.
And all of you will have to wait until next month.
Yes.
For the details. Okay, guys. So that is it. Housekeeping. We will be back next Thursday. But, tomorrow I will be on with Adam.
Yes.
We are doing Amore Emo on a special date and time. Sunday is Father's Day. So, can't do it then. But we're going to have a co-host tomorrow. Nikki Bitts. Nikki Bitts will be co-hosting Amore Emo with us. And we will be doing it at 3 p.m. Central. Don't know your time zones. Figure it out.
Yes. But with that being said, for all you dads out there, happy Father's Day.
Yes.
Hope you all have a blast. Hope you all get celebrated with whatever it is that you want to do, whether you want to do nothing or you want to grill and get all the gifts, whatever it is that you want to do. Hope you all get celebrated, and hope you all have a blast.
Yep. So we will see y'all. Well, I'll see you guys
Friday.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow.
And then
we will be back
Thursday
of next week.
All right, guys. So thank you so much for tuning in. As always, we appreciate you. We appreciate your time. We will see you at your shows.